Okay, what do we have ourselves here? Well, we have ourselves a little bit of a rest day. Um, just wanted to talk about some upcoming things with the channel. Kind of tell you what to expect in the next little bit of time here, kind of where we're headed, some barriers to getting some more videos posted here in the immediate future. So I guess we'll start with the barriers to immediate more videos. I am working my second job out of town the next week. So I will be gone pretty much Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, probably come home Sunday. So the next time you can realistically expect to see a video is going to be next Sunday. So I don't know what that date would be, but 7 days from now is probably the 9th, the 10th, somewhere in that range. And then we'll resume some videos, kind of back to the grind. But then we're gonna get derailed again, and I'll get into that in a second. But the first thing I want to say is having an appropriate reaction to being derailed. So I enjoy working my other job. I want to do it. Obviously, it comes at the cost of, trade-offs. Like I can't be posting videos and working out every day because I'll be physically laboring outside in the sun and far from home. But, you got to have the appropriate reaction. I'm not going to let that derail me permanently and be like, oh, I'm never going back to the gym. Some people, they get derailed and they really get derailed. They can't get back on the track. You see that a lot with like diets where someone has something bad kind of early in the day and like, well, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I'm going to go eat whatever now because I ruined my diet for the day. Like, even if you ruin your diet for the day, one thing's not going to ruin it. You have the opportunity to come back from that, Yeah, you might be done eating, you might be out of calories by 3 p.m. and it's going to suck to get you through till the next morning when it's breakfast time again. But you just got to, once again, just hold yourself accountable, know your goals, know what you have to do, and kind of go from there. So I'm not going to let this week off of no gym derail me from getting back to the gym. I'll still be getting physical labor. I'm not going to lose a ton of muscle. I'm not going to lose, a ton of strength. I mean, there might be a little bit of a decline, but we'll get right back into it. So do not be alarmed. I'm not alarmed. We'll get back at it. Next up after that is I have an upcoming trip going out to Denver. Seeing out, I guess what is that? It's not quite the West Coast, but the western part of America. Going out there, a couple friends and my wife. So we are going to have ourselves a grand time. I'm debating whether I should bring my camera set up here. I'm thinking that I'm gonna, because I'm going to try to hit a couple freaky gyms while I'm out there in Denver. I have kind of a tradition of hitting some crazy gyms while I'm out and about on my vacation. When I was in Vegas, I hit Dragon's Lair. I was down in Arkansas, I had some gyms down there. Just a cool, neat thing to do, grab some merch, prove you were there, support the local gyms that are harboring some local freaks. So that should take us towards the end of August. I'll probably keep the Maingain segment going where I'm not really committed to a bulk or a cut, just kind of setting the base. But then once September hits, I think it's bulk time. So I'm going to do the whole 9, commit to it. I got the kitchen scale somewhere here. I'm going to get a whiteboard with daily charts of my morning weights to make sure that we're trending in the right direction. It's never going to be like a completely linear line when you're trying to bulk or cut because, there's water retention and all that fun stuff. But as long as we're trending up, we will be sure to make some progress. So look forward to a bulk. Let me know what you want to see down in the comments, whether you want, grocery trips or more cooking, less talking, more working out, whatever you want to see. Let me know down in the comments. But we'll see how that goes. Gaining weights is typically a struggle for me, so this might help me lock in. So looking to you guys for some motivation. I might even throw in like another challenge in there too. I've been kind of keeping track of my screen time a bit more lately with trying to get those numbers down. So kind of hard when you're editing and whatnot. I have to be on the computer at least a little bit, and recording probably counts towards screen time, but we'll get it down. I'm going to share what number that is too if I do commit to it. So you guys will all find out how much time a day I spend on my phone. See where it compares to you. I feel like I spend a lot of time. I don't know. Couldn't even tell you what the average screen time is on an iPhone. So we'll see where I stack up and see if we can get that time minimized. It's just I feel like looking at my phone is such a waste of time. So I'm going to try to get those numbers down. Obviously, if you have to look at your phone, you have a ton of screen time. Not the end of the world, but for me personally, I'm going to try to get that number down. Being said, other things I'm looking forward to. If this channel gets to 100 followers, or should I say when this channel gets to 100 followers, we are on a meteoric rise here, and I hopefully will continue gaining some new subscribers. I'm going to get a new camera. So I'm thinking one of the Sony, like typical vlogger camera. Hopefully with like a 1-inch sensor for all my photography nerds out there. I'm starting to geek up with photography stuff. So it's a lot to learn, but I'm hopeful that I can keep producing, continue to improve the quality of videos that I'm putting out. Also improve, myself along the way, which I'm also already finding because I feel like I am, listening to this back and watching these videos. I'm, critiquing my form, my posing. I'm also critiquing how clearly I can convey my message and how I can delineate different points in that message to more clearly communicate that to my audience. So hopefully it's helping me with my speaking. Hopefully it's helping me with my physical gains. And hopefully there's a new camera in the future. So that being said, I think this episode of Yappuccino is coming to a close. Like I said, let me know down in the comments if there's anything you want to see, anything I should improve on, all that fun stuff. Let me know down in the comments. So you will see me in one freaking week, and we will be back to regularly scheduled business. Peace.